Show is just great.
I like what they talk about.
Oh, a terrific show.
I listen to their show every morning.
98.7 Kiss Country.
Well, that's not supposed to happen, Pete.
What were we just talking about? How it's going to be a good day?
Right, exactly. And yeah, there it stops. But we'll get to that good stuff here in just a matter of moments. It's a good one too. It's a local one.
Awesome.
So, yeah. But for now, we got to find out what's going on with the whole thing with the road construction. We're getting nicer weather now, and boy, I tell you, Pete, it was a little windy probably on a motorcycle this past weekend, but
yeah, we haven't got ours out yet, but I'm guessing it's going to be happening pretty soon. Looking at the forecast, so well, they'll be coming out soon,
right? I saw a lot of Jeeps out. This past
bad.
weekend.
Yeah, convertibles and it's everybody's getting the itch.
Yeah, they weren't topless yet. I didn't see anybody topless, but
right.
It's getting closer. Maybe this weekend.
I wouldn't be surprised this weekend. Hopefully this weekend's a turning point. You always get one or two of those warm days in the spring, and then it goes back to normal or whatever. And then it always seems like there's that turning point. And this weekend kind of looks like it could be that way.
Right.
I'm not a meteorologist, so I'm not going to guarantee it. But
I was going to say, yeah, he's only a sports analyst.
Exactly.
Or whatever you were.
A long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah, but once you got it, you still got it, don't you? Just like riding a bike.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. How's your bracket for the Final Four?
It's horrible.
As is everybody else's. It got ruined like in the first round, I think, for some of them.
Actually, I think I've got one of the brackets where I have a possibility of having 3 of the Final Four teams. But they're like the only ones I've had since the second round. So you don't accumulate a lot of points that way.
Yeah. I've got 2 out of the Final Four still in there. So I still have a chance.
Yep.
Well, I lost out with that because I had Iowa playing against Baylor and Baylor winning the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I came so close to picking Oregon to beat Iowa in the second round just because I knew Oregon was a athletic, fast, up and down team that could really cause problems. And it's exactly what they did, but my heart wouldn't let me do it. So I paid for it.
Now, has it been easier being working remotely to be able to work on your brackets?
No, because everything's so easy with the computer. I sit in the recliner at night and dial up the app and punch in the teams in about 5 minutes while I'm having supper, and it's done. I don't spend a lot of time on it, I'll be honest.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that was part of your work day. We get down here, we got to make it quick because I got to get my brackets all in, all my wagers.
No, I don't put that big of a priority on my brackets, I guess. I just enjoy the tournament, and if the brackets work out great, so be it.
Right, yeah. If it works, it works. Why not?
Exactly.
Most of the time, the people that don't know much about basketball do the better in the brackets.
It's exactly right. Right. I'm thinking about a couple of the pools that I'm in right now. And I know the one pool, they follow basketball, but not, to the extent that a lot of us do. And she's in first place and hanging on pretty well.
Yeah. Well, it would have to, is total chaos have to break out if, for her to lose that, I suppose.
Actually, no, it's pretty close. She's got a couple other, who are right behind her. So I actually just looked at them this morning. So I again just had to take a glance to see who might win because I knew it wasn't going to be me.
Right. Hey, so this coming with the weather turning nicely, we need to talk a little bit about this road construction and different projects that the Iowa DOT, which your department has going on this year.
We have some construction that has started, Jay. As of yesterday, Highway 69 by Belmont is closed on the south and north end of town, so we can replace the 2 bridges just north of Belmont. There's a short detour that runs along the south edge of Belmont, then along the east edge, and then up to C20 and back to Highway 69. So that is in place as of was supposed to go in place about mid-morning yesterday. So just something to be aware of if you're traveling there.
Now, didn't they do that a couple of years ago too? They had a construction down that way.
Not in this exact same place it wouldn't have been in the exact same place. There was one south of Belmont, and that was several years ago, but you're correct. There was one. Yeah, that was, time kills me, but I would guess 5 to 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But yes, there was one down there. You are correct. So that's in place, and that will be in place for the entire construction season. When it was kind of like in the Rockwell area and in the Hampton area when you're doing bridges like that. They're a pretty involved project, so it'll be in place for the entire construction season. Between Goldfield and Clarion, we're doing crack sealing, and I'm pretty sure we've talked about it before. But just to remind people, the reason we do that is we go out and seal the cracks in the road. So when we have this freeze-thaw cycle, especially in the spring, it keeps the water out of the road because, as you know, the spring thaw, the freezing back into the thawing, that's what can really do a number on the roads and cause potholes. So we do these crack sealing projects where needed. We'll be doing one on interstate as well between Clear Lake and Highway 9. That'll start on Monday. It'll be one lane in each direction, so you'll be able to get through there, but that'll be going on. And then starting tomorrow, Iowa 9 between Fertile and the interstate, we are going to start that resurfacing project, and we'll be starting with patching in the areas they'll be working on. There will be a pilot car and flagger, so that'll be again starting tomorrow. So it's again not the entire length of the project, but where they are working, there will be a pilot car and flagger. So again, something to be aware of. And I did check 511 this morning, 511ia.org. All four of those projects we just mentioned are on there. So the ones that are starting have the little calendar with the date there that you can click on and get the info on. So it's all there. So it's a good place to refer to if you need any more information.
Absolutely. And if you have a route that you typically take and you want to see what's going on your route to work, or maybe to the daycare or whatever, then that is definitely a great source to use all year round.
Is. Correct. Yeah, it is. Like you said, you create your account, which, if I remember correctly, is as simple as your email and a password. And then you put in your route. And if anything is going to be happening, or if something does happen, a good example would be yesterday on 122 when that tree went down.
Yeah.
That boom, you'd have gotten an alert. A text message or an email, whatever you signed up for, that 122 is blocked. So again, it's a really good resource to have, and it'll really keep you updated on what's happening.
I heard that a tree went down. Where was it? Because of the winds yesterday, right?
Correct. Right at 122 in Kentucky.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody thought that's why maybe the internet was out.
Oh, I guess our internet didn't go out, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I know there was some power outages in the area because of the tree going down, but I don't have any of the details on that.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I don't either, because the wife was trying to tell me this morning about 4:00.
Oh,
yeah. The internet's not working. I'm going, well, I don't care because I'm not trying to use it right now.
But I know ours isn't working. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you right now.
Right. Yeah, very, very true. Very
Yep.
true. Yeah. Well, good deal. Of course, if anybody we already mentioned the website, 511ia.org, if you want to see all that information. And we talked about the brackets already.
Yep.
Do you like Girl Scout cookies, Pete?
I do. Yeah. I bought, I think I limited myself to 5 boxes this year. So.
Ooh. Hey. All right. Yeah, we were just walking out of Fleet Farm this past weekend, and I saw the table there with a bunch of cookies. I'm going, and the wife was with me, and I said, we got to get some cookies. So they said, it's the final day. I don't know if that's true or not. This past week.
I know one of my good friends, their daughters are on Girl Scouts, and I was talking to him this weekend, and he said, this is it. This is the last weekend.
Did they have many boxes left over?
I don't think they did. They done pretty well this year. He was talking about some people who did have quite a few left over, but his daughters had done pretty well.
Yeah. What do they do with the leftover cookies if they don't sell them?
That's a good question. I honestly don't know. I don't know.
I'd keep selling them.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some kind of bylaws or whatever that you can't. I don't know if they turn them back in. Yeah, because you would think they'd expire.
Well, you'd think so.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to sell them at a discount rate, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands.
Well, maybe you'll get a phone call.
But get this, there's a gal out of California, though. Get this. She crushed a record recently.
Okay.
It's an 8-year-old cancer survivor. Her name is, what is her name? Lily Bumpus.
Okay.
She had a record sale. The previous record was 26,000, over 26,000 boxes. All right. That was the previous record. The current record now?
Yeah.
32,484 boxes of Girl Scout cookies this year. her alone.
That's putting in the work. Good for her.
And all she did was sold them outside of her house, and she sold them online.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's marketing.
Isn't it though? I mean,
Yeah.
for an 8-year-old to sell 32,000 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. Now, I don't know if it was all Thin Mints or just a variety packs or what.
Sure. Hey, whatever. She did her work. That's for sure.
For sure. What's your favorite Girl Scout cookie?
I like that. And I think they're called Caramel Delights. I really like those. Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, I think those are. Is that the one that's like got caramel on it and they're like oatmeal and chocolate things across it? Or
Yep, that's the ones.
yeah, I like those too.
Yeah.
My favorite though. I'm pretty plain guy, Pete. You probably can guess what my favorite ones are.
Probably the Thin Mints.
You got it. All right. Congratulations, you're a winner.
Those are good. I actually haven't had them for a while just because they are so good, and I used to have them all the time. So
That's what
kind of been branching out a little bit.
Yeah, my wife limits me to 2 boxes. That's all I got. That's all she bought.
Wow.
I'm going, come on, that's all you bought? And
Yep.
look at all the extra Girl Scout cookies they had laying there.
Yeah.
Oh well. But they got to go in the freezer though. Can't eat them.
Yeah. I agree 100%.
Yeah. And I found out the grandkids don't like them.
No, you're kidding.
Yeah. They smelled them and they handed them right back to me. I'm going, more for Papa.
Yeah, exactly.
I love these kids. Yeah. I don't like way to be picky eaters because what you don't like, I'll eat.
That works out just fine.
Yeah. Saved myself a couple cookies yesterday.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, Pete, have yourself a wonderful day. And again, people check out 511ia.org for all the latest road reports coming up this summer with all the road construction. We'll catch up with Pete every single Tuesday. And of course, we do it on our YouTube page. I'll get that link and share it there because I don't even know what our YouTube page is, Pete.
Gotcha.
So I can't even tell you what it
Yeah.
is. Isn't that horrible?
Oh, well, it happens. Everybody's so used to just doing things. You don't actually pay attention to what it actually is sometimes.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, real quick, Jay, with these projects starting up and, there's going to be projects going on county roads. I believe on April 1st on the north end of Mason City on 65, there's going to be some utility work happening. That's a short project. Just be aware of this stuff that's happening. Be aware that there is going to be work zones. Slow down, pay attention, wear your seatbelts. I hate to keep bringing it up, but unfortunately it is a good teaching tool. The DOT lost 2 employees last year because they got hit by other vehicles in work zones and they were killed. So it's that time of year. It's starting to happen. Pay attention, watch what you're doing, and we'll have a great spring, summer, and fall.
Great reminders there, Pete. Thank you so much. Have yourself a wonderful work week. All right.
All right. You do the same, Jay.
That's the good stuff.